I think it's the light, isn't it?
Hello, players. How are your results out there? You banging your way through your little town or city? You happy? Everything okay? I think it's really important to learn to enjoy yourself and to try to have fun while you're chasing your dreams, while you're chasing girls, while you're chasing cash, while you're chasing some status. I think it's important to learn to enjoy yourself and enjoy the process. And when it comes to what we talk about here, which is picking up girls and all the strategies that are involved, all the techniques, all the game theory, which I would say at this point has been done to death, and yet still most people don't get it, which is hilarious. But there is a real hack here when it comes to just being positive, letting loose, and just being irreverent, enjoying the moment, and just experiencing this kind of natural game that really the best have, which is it's a version of natural game where they are, they're not worried so much about the outcome. They're not stressed about the outcome. They're not worried about insulting people. They say things that are extremely offensive a lot of the time. They're very polarizing, at risk of being rejected. And I think that's what you watching this video, highly likely that you watching this video, you're worried about being rejected. You're worried about saying the wrong thing. You're worried about getting in trouble somehow. You're worried about being alone, and so you want to focus on the techniques and the strategies that have been tried and true. And the problem with that is that, you forget about what's most important, which is enjoying yourself. And that comes across to the women. It comes across in every other aspect of your life. And it actually hurts you more than if you were to just walk around insulting people, saying what you truly think and believe. And this is kind of like my little message for today, really. Let loose. Don't worry about getting rejected. Experience a bit of natural game where you just say silly things, you let loose, you enjoy yourself. And you say things that might be offensive, and you don't go out of your way to offend people, but you're aware. It also shows to the women that you don't care as much, which makes you more attractive, ironically. And a lot of guys out there, you care too much. You care about what people think. You're worried about rejection, so you play it safe. This leads down the rabbit hole of being friend zoned because you're too afraid to really put it on the line, because you know that if you put it on the line, she's going to reject you. So you find yourself getting friend zoned, and so you hover around hoping that she's going to change. That's one example, but there's probably many examples where you're not being true to yourself, authentic to yourself. And that's kind of the opposite. I'm sure you know some guy that is positive, he's happy, he's enjoying his life, and he says things that are just outrageously offensive all the time. And he doesn't care. And people like him for that. While you're trying to play it safe, and you're trying to do all the right things, and you get ostracized for the smallest of thing that you say or do. Well, you've got these guys that are around you, you probably don't like them for good reason, and they say things far more offensive than you. They do things, they might even commit crimes and get away with it. And when you need to look at the world objectively. The world isn't black and white. These laws aren't real. They're made by men. They're often made to be broken. You know, the societal norms, how you're told to behave, all of it is there to be broken. You see? That's the reality of the world, and I know that you see evidence of it everywhere you go. And so today, I'm basically going to give you permission to screw it up, to mess it up, to say offensive things. Not just with girls, but with every aspect of your life. Within reason, of course. But let's just say your release would be via women. You know, you've got a bunch of leads in your phone right now and you text them stupid stuff. You don't think about it, just text. You go out on a date and you just say silly things and try to enjoy yourself. And don't worry about the outcome. Be a bit more polarizing and offensive and try to have fun with it. Doesn't mean you have to be like this. It doesn't mean it's always going to work for you. But just be aware that there are people breaking the rules around you and winning. Okay? So, be objective. Figure out how to break the rules. Be positive. And hopefully some good comes to you as well, because miracles do happen. They really do.